1,000 people. That is it. Over the course of a year, if you can get 1,000 people to spend $100 with you, that is a six-figure business. Now, you might not believe me, but I can show you, and it's very simple. It's fifth grade math, actually. But this idea changed my entire viewpoint on business and content creation and the creator economy, anything you want to call it. This idea changed everything for me. Now, why is that? It's because me, my dad, my stepmom, we had a small audience. We haven't even cracked 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. We're at like 65,000. Not to say that's a little bit, but what we've done with that is created a seven-figure business. We made $1.2 million in our business, and not even 10% of those 65,000 people have ever purchased anything from us. And that's just YouTube, right? I'm not saying, you get 100,000 people on 100,000, true fans on YouTube, all 100,000 people are going to buy. I'm not saying that at all. I'm talking about if if you specifically target the ones who really rock with you. These are people who are not just consuming, not just, consuming for the sake of consuming. These are people who value what you do. They value the experience that you provide in your content or in them buying your stuff. They value what you do. Whatever it is, if you write, if you sing, if they listen to your stuff, if you have a product or if you have a service that they use all the time, these are people who really rock with you. Then if you can get them, if you have a product, if you can get them to spend $100 over the course of a year, that's a six-figure business. And I'm going to show you in fifth grade math, like I just said. Okay, so 1,000 times 100, which would be the money that they're spending. Okay, and that is $100,000. And if you play with the numbers, the math stays the same. Okay, let's say $200 over the course of a year. Right, the math stays the same. The numbers increase. So if you have an expensive product or you're able to have a product that people come back to, that who knows what that could be. And this shifts when I talk to people and I show them this map, and again, it's fifth grade math. I show them this, it shifts their entire perspective. Some people have never made $100,000 at their 9 to 5, right, in a year. But I'm showing you how, if you can take 1,000 people who rock with your message, that can be $100,000 or $200,000 or whatever it is. As I mentioned, we created our tribe of fans, our tribe of supporters, and turn that into a seven-figure business. So think about what that can mean for you. So what does that mean? Now, how, Malcolm, I believe you. I see the math. So how do I build an audience of super fans? How do I build that tribe? This means changing your perspective on how, or on what a customer is to you. Okay. My pop says this all the time. We don't want your money. We want your business. What that means is we value the, one-off transactions, but we are looking to build more of a relationship with our customers and with our buyers. We want to make sure that when they think of our brand, that professionalism, quality, and things like that are at the top of their minds, so they can always like feel good about coming back and feel good about telling other people about our brand. Okay, there are too many people who are thinking about the short quick money and things like that, and while it's good, it helps keep the business afloat. But when you are able to build up that relationship, have that audience, and be able to go to them when you have something to offer, and then know you're gonna make something back, you're gonna make some sales, you're gonna make some money, that is an amazing feeling. I can't tell you how many times our audience has saved us from the brink of going under plenty of times, right? It was because we were able to put out a product that was quality product and then hit our email list first before we put it out to the masses, before we had to even spend a dime on advertising, because we were able to hit our email list first. Go to YouTube and just go live and communicate directly with our people, because they knew how we felt about them and we knew how they felt about us. So when you are creating your brand, you're creating content, think about how you can make that experience a little different. When we started our podcast, my dad and I, we said, okay, we're going to go live. Every other podcast, they record and then they take a day or two and then put it up, and then that's it. And they're talking to themselves, right? Usually podcasts, they talk to themselves, they talk to a camera, and that's about it. But going live for us, we're talking to people who are watching us. We have inside jokes with our audience. We have, things that our audience has grown to expect. They knew Mondays and Thursdays, 8 o'clock, we were going live like clockwork. And there are people who built their weekly schedules around that. So that was us building our tribe of super fans. That's how Oprah did it. Really quick, if you want to learn how to build your own audience, I have a complete a suite of courses for you that help you either build a podcast if you never built a podcast, a YouTube channel if you never built a YouTube channel, maybe write your own book like I wrote my own book, how to print your shirts, how to create your own membership. I have a complete suite of courses, 5 courses at my lowest price that I've ever offered them at. All you have to do is click the link below and go get it. If you're not ready for the courses, I also have a free part-time business playbook that you can download right now. It's in the comments. Go get it. All right, let's get back to the episode. That's how, think about any other, a talk show host or stuff like that. That's how they do it. Or when musical artists call their fans, they give their fans a name. Like Nicki Minaj calls her fans the Barbies. Beyonce has the Beehive. Like the Taylor Swift and the Swifties. Like they give them a name so where they can adopt, an identity around their brand. And that's what you need to do. It doesn't need to be as, you don't need to copy, Nicki Minaj or Taylor Swift or anything like that. However, you do need to create a different experience for your audience. Okay. So that means even if you don't have to overthink it, even if you put up a video, you put up a piece of content, you're communicating directly with the people who have a question, who have a comment. You're responding to them. You're not being Hollywood and acting like you're too big to answer comments and things like that, or answer DMs, or emailing your list once a week and giving them insight on what you're doing and taking them along the journey with you. Okay. When I was having my first son, there were people, in our audience who were ecstatic for me because they saw me from, not a kid, but a young man who's just quit his job, who just graduated from college, quit his full-time job to go on a business. And then they see me building the business. They see, me maturing. They see me getting better at my craft and podcasting. And now they see me about to become a father for the first time. So that was something, and I brought them in. We filmed a piece of our gender reveal, and then we did a virtual baby shower for people who sent me gifts and stuff like that. We shouted them out on the show and stuff like that. So figure out a way to build that connection with your audience, and I'm telling you, creating a 6-figure business is not. It'll be simple. Like I promise you, it'll be scary simple at how well this works, because people, they buy products, but they buy into people as well, right? That's, if they like you, they'll buy from you. If they rock with you, they'll buy from you. And especially if you make that process enjoyable for them. So this goes into customer service as well. And a lot of people don't like talking about it because, people can be annoying. I understand that. Like I've worked in customer service. I've worked, I had a job at the Bronx Zoo, and people would ask me like the wildest questions. I had a job in Macy's women's shoe department, and people would ask me the wildest question. I'm just like, serious? Like, come on. But like customer service plays a big part in how people perceive your business. There are times where somebody orders something from us and they probably put their home address wrong. And you might be thinking, how the hell would they do that? It happens. I promise you it happens. But instead of blaming them and instead of getting mad at them, say if the package comes back to us, we go, all right, and we send it back, and we might throw in a book or something in there for the inconvenience, right? Or let's say we get the order wrong, which we've done plenty of times, where we might send a pink shirt instead of a white shirt. Oh snap, my bad. We'll let you keep that shirt, re-gift it to somebody else, give it to somebody else, and we'll send you the shirt because we messed up and we want to make it right, and we want you to go no matter what, right? Urban X and Malcolm and Dot and them, they hold it down because they value me, and I'm not just money for them. I am a connection that they can make. We did a lot of legwork to build our core audience. As I said, our audience was not that huge. We don't even have, 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. I don't even think we cracked 10,000 followers on Instagram yet. You know what I mean? So it's not impossible. You don't need these huge audiences to think you need to make money. You don't need to go viral on TikTok to think you need to make money. It really takes a focused effort to make content that really translates and really shows the value in what you have and what you offer and what you can do. And then people will rock with you. I promise. Okay. So I try not to guarantee a lot, but I guarantee if you can get 1,000 people who truly rock with what you do, who truly value what you do, a 6-figure business will not be too far behind. All right. So thank you. With that being said, my name is Malcolm. And if you want to watch something else in which I talk about, building a business, I show you here how to make your first $1,000 online. There's this video right here. Go check it out. It's really, really good. And I think you'll really enjoy it. All right. So if you like this video, subscribe, share it. Hopefully you become one of my super fans as well. I would really enjoy that. Thank you. All right. So peace.